you YouTubers, TazzMan here, and I'm bringing you another TazzMann's First Look. Now, it's been a very long time since there's been any snapshots and such, so there hasn't been a first look, but as you can see, just today was released a snapshot for 1.7, Minecraft 1.7, and it's 13w36a. And this is looking pretty cool. There is so much stuff, and it's not even complete with everything that they've been talking about. But let's jump on in. Now, there is a new mode. If we go into Create World and go to World Options, there's this new Amplified. And it does say it's just for fun, requires a beefy computer, and we're going to take a look at why. My computer's fairly beefy. It's probably not the beefiest out there, but let's go check this out. And from what I can tell is the Amped just has much higher mountains, because you can see here I'm at build limit. I can't place any more blocks, and you can see the mountain's not that far below me. One more. There we go. So as you can see, I mean, we are well above the clouds. The clouds are way down there, and it even takes my machine a little while to render anything. So, and I was doing some testing up here, but this looks really cool to have builds or mountains and such that tall, where you're that much higher over. There are also new biomes. I haven't found all of them, and I might do more of a biome highlight in, I think, next week's release. Supposedly we'll have oh, we just froze up. Next week's release should have more biome related stuff, so I'm not really going to focus in on the biomes. But there are biomes such as Savana Plateau, sunflower plains, roofed forests, flower forests, Mesa, Tiaga, cliff, ice plains, stone beach, and such. But like I said, we're not going to go into too much on that. But look how awesome this is. I mean, here we are above the clouds, and the mountains just skyrocket past them. So that's just showing you the amped version, and as you can tell, even with my system just freezing up a minute ago, it is very process intensive. So let's go and look at what we are going to talk about is the new things in the patch, or the snapshot. So they're revamping your achievements. As you can see, there aren't a whole lot of achievements right now. I think they're revamping the whole thing. Also, achievements and statistics are going to be world specific and not everything. So when you go in and you see that you've died 10 times and you just started a world, that's not going to happen, because that's for all the worlds you've been on. That looks so cool. Also, statistics. The other things is they kind of reformatted the way this looks. You have your difficulty up here at the top. I think it's a little easier to find real quick. There's the super secret settings, which do nothing yet. The music and sound, this is really nice. You can actually set your master volume is the master of all these. So when at 100%, music's at 20. If I decrease this, then music actually is decreasing, I believe, also ratio wise. So you can turn down the game music, you can turn up and down the weather, how your enemy monsters sound, other players. I'm guessing that's just when they get hurt, because players really don't say much. Jukeboxes and note blocks, you can turn those up and down. Blocks and environment, I imagine this is the bubbling lava, flowing water, and when you're placing blocks and such. And then you have your animals. So, you know, if you have an animal farm and you want it to be a little quieter while you're there, you can turn down friendly animals. Right now all I did is turn down music. But there you go. Controls have been revamped a little too. Now you can set your things the same way you always have. You just click it, press the letter you want, or you can reset it to whatever the default was. So that's kind of nice, or you can come down here and reset them all in one thing. But I think they've done a pretty good job of showing you all the different things. And like the toggle cinematic, I don't have it set. Actually, it's not set to anything as a default. I believe it used to be F6 or 7. I don't know. You guys can tell me. You can also do your touch screen here, invert your mouse, set the sensitivity, and that fun stuff. I don't have right now resource packs. It will actually be, I don't have any, I haven't downloaded any yet. I need to play with that. But what it does is you can actually load multiple resource packs, and I believe it's the top one takes precedence. So if I have a resource pack here that is graphics, and then I have another down here that does sound and some graphics, any graphics that are in the top one will overwrite any of the graphics in the lower one. So you'll actually be able to have multiple resource packs loaded at once, which is really awesome. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers the menu system. So let's go ahead, quit, and we'll go into my 1.7 snapshots. So I've been playing a little bit, and first thing you see here, we'll let the world load a little. There's some pretty tall mountains. They go a little above the clouds, but nowhere near what that other one was. So I spawned in this world. I spawned probably right about where those flowers are, and there was a village, and I didn't notice anything new with the village itself, but I figured this would be a good place to do my testing for the 1.7. Yeah, they don't have any different traits. They don't seem to say anything else. But here's the biggest thing, and if I were to give this snapshot any kind of name, it would definitely be the floral snapshot. Because our biggest thing, we have sunflowers that point pretty east, not 100%. As you can see, that one's kind of angled that way. I think it would look kind of goofy if they were all pointing the exact same way. We'll come back to those two guys. This is grass, that's a fern. But we have lots and lots of little flowers. And as you can see, this is my little greenhouse. And I'm doing tests with this new type of soil. I can't remember what it's called. It's called Podzol. And so far, it hasn't spread onto grass. It hasn't spread onto dirt. And grass hasn't spread onto it. Actually, I guess that's kind of what that... Wait, no, this one was grass. These two were dirt. So originally that's how I had that, is there were two pieces of dirt right here. And the grass is spreading, but the podzol isn't. But here's the neat thing with all these new flowers. We have, for example, a red tulip. And if you put the red tulip in your crafting area, you get rose red, which is the same as what our red rose flower used to be, which is now called poppy. But and then we have the orange tulip, and guess what? It gives us orange dye. And if we look at this white tulip, light gray dye, not white dye. Still, I think the only way to get white dye is through bone meal, using bone meal as the pigment. And then pink, of course, gives us pink dye. The sunflowers, not only are they great at pointing east, but they also give you one sunflower will give you 2 dandelion yellow dyes. Now, these are kind of neat. These guys right here, we have our Peony, I don't know, lilac and rose bush. Now, not only do they give you dye, by one bush will give you 2 pink dye, and lilac will give you 2 magenta dye for one bush, and rose will give you that. But if you hit these guys with bone meal, you actually get another one. Check that action out. Pretty awesome. And then if you break it, of course, you get one too. But you can just leave them growing, and just use bone meal on them, and you get that. Now over here we have our regular dandelion. I just included him because he's a flower and would feel lonely if we didn't. So we have our dandelion. Still gives us 2. Now I'm not sure why some of these only give 1, some give 2. This is the guy that used to be our roses, is now the poppy, gives us 2 rose red. We have the blue orchid, which gives us light blue dye, so you'll still need lapis for the blue dye. We have this guy here, the Allium, whatever, which gives us 1 magenta dye. And we have the Azure Bluet, which gives us a light gray dye, and the Oxide Daisy, which also gives us a light gray dye. Then we have 2 new types of things. We have our large fern, and we have double tall grass, which is kind of cool. Now from what I can tell, regular grass does not grow into double tall grass. I haven't had it actually grow yet. But if we come out here, you can see that there is some double tall grass that's already around. So the world does spawn it, but I've had these guys sitting here for quite a while, and I have not seen them turn into double tall or a large fern. However, once again, you hit it with bone meal and you get those. So that is pretty cool. Now as far as bone milling all these other flowers, it doesn't do anything. Just those 3 there, and obviously it's not going to do anything to those, but the regular grass and the other. Now did I try? Oh, it does work. I forgot it does work with the sunflower. We'll just do this real quick. Peony. So yeah, these last 4 you can actually hit with bone meal and get the whole flower again. So that's pretty cool. Now the next thing that Dinnerbone has done is he has done a lot with the fishing, and he has given us 2 new books, Lure and Luck of the Sea, and also given us 3 new fish. We have Pufferfish, the Clownfish, and raw salmon. Now raw salmon we can throw in a furnace and we get cooked salmon, and it makes us feel happy. Where'd he go? Right there. I don't know off the top of my head. I think it does 3 meat pops, but let's go ahead and try out these fishing poles real quick. So when you're fishing, there's 3 categories of things you can get. You can get junk, you can get treasure, and you can get something else that I can't remember now, but it's in the wiki. Junk, treasure, and maybe fish. You get the fish itself. So regular fishing, there's supposed to be new animations with the fish. As you can see, the water's kind of jumping around it. I don't know how well you can see that. To kind of show us that it's fish. And I think just before the bobber will go down, we'll actually see a little fishy that looks like he's trying to eat it. Let's bring that in. So you can see no fish are biting right there. Let's see if we can do that. I don't know if that counted as sticking. Actually, let's do this. We'll throw it out there, but then we'll walk out here. So as you can see, the water's kind of splashing around it. And let's see if we can get a fish. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Come on, fish are splashing all around here. Okay, nothing there. Maybe we can't be so close. Let's try again right here. Boop. Let's see if we can see it go down, and we'll just watch, see if I've heard you can see like a little fish nibble when it goes down. Or maybe it doesn't go down like it used to. Maybe you just have to watch really close. Okay, I don't see anything. Well, let's try the lure. This is the lure. Yeah, the lure, the luck of the sea, and then we're going to try both. So let's try the lure rod. See if we can tell when to snag our fish. I wonder if this isn't deep enough. Oh, look at those bubbles. Oh, that was cool. Did you see that? That was pretty awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to try and get closer. I want to see that up close. Alright, shh, be quiet. Oh, there comes one. Got it. That's cool. So when the fish is going to come, you see all these bubbles rushing towards it. Now let's try the luck of the sea. We're on dirt there. Let's do it back here. Whoop. Here we go. Kind of floating. I don't know if that counts. There we go. Okay. So we can see them splashing around. But none look like they're coming towards it. Oh, there he goes. Bam! Oh yeah, we got a pufferfish. That is really cool. I like that animation. I don't want that. There we go. Alright, and then next we'll try the lure and the luck of the sea. See if we can get... I think you can get like just worn armor and stuff like that. We'll just really quick see if we get anything. We're not going to spend too much time here because I don't want you guys to get bored. We'll do one more with this, then we'll do one with the lure and the luck of the sea and see what we get. Come on, fishy. Oh, there he goes. Wham! Oh, we got some salmon. Nice. Alright, let's try this one. Let's see if we can get a non-fish item. Come on, fish. That lure looks mighty yummy. Oh, there goes the bubbles. Boom. Gotcha. That's it, huh? Alright, one more time, and then we'll move on. So, I did mention that there are 3 new fish. So there's a salmon, a clownfish, and the pufferfish. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is what the pufferfish is for. Regular fish. Alright, so we're gonna... Alright, so we have a little hole there. So, like I said, you can cook the salmon and get yummy, yummy cooked salmon. The pufferfish you can actually brew, and if you standard thing where you use netherwort to make your awkward potion. If you add pufferfish, it becomes a water breathing potion. If you add redstone to that, it becomes an extended one, water breathing 8 minutes instead of 3, so it actually extends it a bunch. And then doing those same 2 things, but if you add gunpowder, it turns it into a splash. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to make a potent splash one. Actually, yeah, 6 minutes fine enough. Okay, so here I have some awkward potions already all brewed up. All you do is throw your pufferfish in there, and you'll see it will turn into a water breathing potion. And what was it, 3 minutes? And there we go, water breathing for 3 minutes. Hit that with some redstone, which will increase it to 8 minutes. And now we're 8 minutes. Then to make it a splash where it could affect others, you lose a couple minutes. So that's alright. Let's try and catch one more thing real quick. Come on, give us a armor. Oh, there goes fish. Ah, pufferfish. I really like that bubble that goes running up to the lure. That's kind of awesome. Oh, there he goes. Regular fish. Alright, so now we have a water breathing potion. So if we splash that down on us, boom, and you'll see we can go into the water. And you'll notice that our bubbles don't go down at all. Once the water breathing potion wears off, your bubbles will start going down again, and you better get out of the water quick. One other thing, actually, I just remembered is, I don't know that we'll have time. Let's do, oop, game mode 1. Alright, so if we come in here, I just barely remembered this. So the night vision potion has been changed a little bit. Where are you? Right here? Yeah, 3-minute night vision. We'll just hurry and chug one of these. And what? Oh, I like that icon. A little fishy. Okay, so anyway, the night vision potion has been changed a little bit to where when it's coming to an end, let's change time. Whoop, time set 1200. That's evening. I don't think mobs come out yet though. Alright, so anyway, it's now it kind of flickers as it's just about to give about to run out. So why do we talk about these next things? So we've all seen ice in the game. Oh, I want to be back in game mode 0. We've all seen ice in the game, but now there's packed ice. Now I don't know how to make it. I've tried all kinds of things, but I can't get ice to turn in packed ice. I don't know what the recipe is. And it seems like you break ice, you get water. You break packed ice, you get nothing. So you'll definitely need a silk touch to get a packed ice. But I haven't seen I haven't seen it spawn naturally anywhere either. Let's see, were there any other little things I can remember now? Let me look at my list real quick. Oh, I talked about all that. Oh, some other new things is now, if you, we're going to go back into game mode 1. And now, here's a couple of the other things that are really cool. So your biomes, oh, let's do this one first. So your biomes in the game are now not aware of each other, but if you shouldn't be running into a desert right next to a snow biome anymore. There's categories for the biomes. There's snow covered, there's cold, there's medium, and there's dry or warm. And what the biomes, like a cold one, isn't going to spawn or form near a biome that's actually really hot. You'll have to have some kind of medium biome between them. So that's really cool. So the next thing I wanted to show you real quick is now, it used to be really irritating when there was a book in a frame or something and you needed to read it. You had to get the book and the frame. Well, that has been fixed, so now when you hit the frame once, you just get the item. And if you hit the frame a second time, then you get the frame. But that's really cool and very handy. Some other changes that I've read about are... Is my potion on? Oh, it's gone. I missed the flashing. Some other things are now melons grow naturally in a jungle biome. Which is cool because I always try and find a mine shaft because there's a higher chance of finding melon there because you're gonna have more chests and stuff. Supposedly, I don't know if it's implemented yet, but you're supposed to replicate or be able to get more lily pads. And I've had this guy sitting in here just see if he'd spread or something. He hasn't. I don't know if there's something special you need to do to make him spread. But you're supposed to be able to have lily pads be a renewable resource, which is really cool. So between jungles, having melons, also some other things is that snow will form on any protruding mountain type thing that extends past a certain Y level, which is about there. So all your extreme hills will usually have snow caps on them, which looks really cool. You can find taigas. Most of the taigas I've actually seen have no snow whatsoever. But there's still supposed to be snowy taigas and stuff like that. Let's just set the time back to 6,000, which is new. And we'll leave the thing on. As far as mobs go, I haven't really seen anything new with them. You know, I don't know if there's any baby creepers or baby skeletons. I am noticing a lot more gravel on beach areas. And I have found a roofed forest biome, which I think is really cool because in it the trees kind of form a giant canopy. They're really fat trees, and they form a canopy over the area they're on, and you'll actually find giant mushrooms there too. So you'll be able to find brown and red mushrooms there, because for some reason I always have to find me some mushrooms, and I never use them though. But anyway, so lots and lots of cool stuff to look forward to. I haven't really found a dungeon. I thought I saw a tweet a while ago saying that dungeons were going to be tweaked a little or redone. But I haven't found any dungeons or mine shafts. But I haven't done a lot of looking. I have flown around. For those of you that are really nervous about the tweaks to the biomes and less ocean, there's still plenty of ocean, believe me. Let's just take a quick run out this way. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So if we come out here, there's still tons of ocean area. Look at the nice unrendered piece. Lighting's actually, I think lighting's been fixed quite a bit because there's less really dark spots. But I think it looks really good. And I'm really excited to be seeing the biomes that are coming out. I did find what said it was a Mesa Plateau. And there was... that's supposed to be where you're supposed to see what everyone's calling the disco rocks and such. but I didn't see any disco rocks, which is, I think, the clay. But what I did see was the absence of it. I mean, it was really kind of weird. Maybe I'll see if I can find a screenshot. Actually, you know what? It was a seed. I can show you guys. So I'm not sure if something's buggy with that, or if that's actually what a mesa is supposed to look like. But where'd my village go? Because I'm going to be using that village for my snapshots. Okay, there it is. Alright, so let's quickly, I'm going to show you the Mesa Plateau biome. There's also Savana, and Savana is really cool because it kind of has crooked trees, but there's some weird things with that too. Maybe we'll see if we can see one of those really quick, and then we'll go ahead and call this video to an end. So let's go ahead, creative, and we're just going to go, I think it's CRAFTE, crafted? Craft? Oh, I can't remember now. Was it crafted? Crafts? Hold on, let me see if I wrote it down real quick. Let's see. Let's see what it crafters. Alright, so let's see. Or maybe I mistyped it when I did. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't. I must have did crafter. But oh, here you can actually see a nice savanna, and it actually has these crooked trees. Now you cannot grow these trees. These are oak leaves. See, oak leaves and jungle wood. And I tried planting both an oak tree and a jungle tree here, and it just formed that tree. I just want to see if we can do that one real quick, and then we'll call it the end. We'll delete that world. I'm going to try crafter instead of crafters. And if that doesn't work, oh well. I guess we'll be done. CRAFTER, crafter. Come on. Nope, that ain't it either. So, I don't know. Anyway, if there's anything I forgot, guys, let me know, and I'll next week make sure I include it in my other video. And I'm pretty sure next week's gonna be mostly the terrain changes and stuff. That's kind of the hearsay that's been going around. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you liked it. And if you did, you can help me out a whole lot by just clicking that thumbs up button down below. And aside from that, guys, if you want to know what's going on in my world, you can follow me on Twitter. That's twitter.com/T4ZZM4NN. And as always, comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, guys, I will be seeing you later. Bye.